Hello guys and welcome back to the series where we're going to do another episode of this world, the server. Last time we were able to build this thing up here, food farm, and then we were able to almost basically finish up our house with a storage area and then the things down below. So, our plan for today is to actually go into the Nether and explore that because we haven't gotten around to that yet. Another thing we want to do is continue advancing with the create mod, and I want to set up a create workshop. So, well, let's hurry up. I'll go prepare by making me some better armor than I already have, and yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and go mining for a minute. Bring you guys back once I'm done mining. Okay guys, I am fully suited up. I had a golden helmet, so I didn't have to craft any gold gear, but I got enough iron gear that I feel like it would be a good time to head into the Nether. So, let's drop in. Ooh. Okay. Let me set myself up. Just so you guys know, I did come in here earlier until I remembered that I'm making a video, so I need to record myself getting in the Nether. I don't like the sounds that they've added. Oh, that was close. Just get up here. No, it's not. Okay. I don't have a good food source. Either of these directions is probably fine. I'm going to head this direction. Well, I ran into another portal. Whose is this? Kigurgoya? Let's see. Where is this? Oh. This is this place. There's a nation over here. That's why I recognize it. Oh, interesting. A chest? What is this? Yep, nope. I'm not up for that sort of adventure right now. Just trying to look around. Looks like whoever was here didn't do much, or didn't last very long. That's a big explosion. Yeah, I'm just gonna assume whoever was here isn't here anymore. So, actually, let me grab me some food. That way I can continue running through the Nether. And cook up the food that I already have with the stone that's built out of this wall. Now, that will keep going. And yeah, crying obsidian. What, like, bought this thing. I'm pretty sure you can get this by right-clicking a bottle on this. Why did I point at this? This. Okay, not a baked potato. And then you get dimensional tiers. And what it does is, there we go. You return to your spawn point. Can be used to ignite nether portals. Use an empty bottle on a filled respawn anchor to obtain. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna grab this. And let's start head back.
A few moments later.
Oh, wait. There's a bastion right there. I actually don't see any, like, blocks head that direction. And it looks like a treasure bastion at that, so... Let me head back to actually, I don't need to go to the overworld right now. I just need to get myself some building blocks. Go get that bastion. Hey, we got glowstone. It's very dangerous. Okay, it's not treasure bastion, but it should have a swing template probably. And actually, I also went already down this. The reason why is because I need to build a lake, which I don't see any lake, so that might be the case. You've got to be kidding me. I just let off of my... I just let off... I don't know why. Like, my pinky came loose. That's all I can say. And then I dropped to my death. It's pretty easy to get my stuff back, but I need something to break my fall if I want to go back in there. I don't have enough slime for a slime block. So I got scaffolding and a hay bale. I'm going to leave the scaffolding here just in case I need to. Okay, can I clutch? Can I clutch? Why didn't it place? I spam clicked it. It didn't place again! There we go. So let's transfer all the items over. And there we go. There we go. I'm head back up. I'm glad I was able to get my stuff back. I don't know what I would have been able to do if I wasn't able to. Okay, I got the rest of my stuff, and I can continue on with my day. Now that I'm done dying in the nether, let's go ahead and start terraforming for our project. After terraforming a ton of land, as you see in this in the replay, I make myself a mason's workbench, which is a special workbench that will allow you to change blocks into more variants than just, let's say, stone bricks and chiseled stone. It gives you a lot of variants, as you can see here. So I start building my factory out of it. And yeah, it goes pretty well. We build up the walls, we build the floor first, then the walls, and then we head back to in-game me. Well, I built a structure for it, and I think this will have to be work for now, I guess. I want to get around to the create mod stuff. No one's gonna blame me for that. So what I'm doing right now is working on the power source for our build. We're probably going to, so we got that, and we're trying to make some steam engines. Yeah, we're trying to make some steam engines, which are these. And in order to do that, we need this 3 blocks high, and we need a campfire in each section. Well, one of these in each section. That way we can do stuff, I guess. So right now, I was just collecting some logs. That way, I can put some sticks together to make our campfire. Because you can, if you don't have blaze burners, you can use campfires to make your steam engines. If you didn't know that, it is, yeah, it's pretty simple to make a steam engine, I'll have to say. I wonder, it would probably be easier to set them up in a line, because if they're in a line, then you can stick the steam engine things off of them, I guess. So I think that's what I'll do. So in order to make some more, I need more sticks, and then I can make one more campfire. There we go. The last one is probably going to be right here, and I'll put a campfire underneath that one. But we do need some pipes coming off of this to grab some water, which we will put, probably just curious, if I put a, okay, it won't extinguish the fire. Good.
A few moments later.
Okay, now that I have all these pumps in place and got all the copper that we needed, set this thing up so that we have a ton of power. Just need 2 more of these, which is perfect. That's the amount of shafts I have. So there, and if I come up here, there. Now what this is gonna do is that in my backpack I have a hand crank, and that will give it the first initial boost to pull water in. And then we'll have our steam engines basically grabbing power. So let's see how this goes. Which side should I do it from? I feel like the top would be best. There we go. Got 4 steam engines. So we got a little heat, the size, and we just need a little water, which overstressed. What the heck? Okay. In order to fix this, we'll need to grab some of the in order to fix this, I need to grab all of these things back and power both with different hand cranks. Oh yeah, water. Well, this thing says it's the wrong size. It needs more size. So, I think we might need to grab some stuff from this. Create those with a barrel into that. Okay. Hopefully the size is big enough now. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then now that these are high enough, I'm gonna throw the steam things here. There. Okay, it's the right size. Good. That is exactly what we want. Okay. What our job is, since we got some extra iron, it's actually down there. Let me tell you along the way. Our job, what we need to do is we need to throw, once we like turn the handles and get the steam things going, then we'll actually have enough speed for them to like pump their own pumps. So that is the logic behind it. Hand crank. So we got one on this side and one hand crank on that side. We'll use that in order to get this like powered. Now, once this is powered, we need a way to keep both of these going. So, what we're going to do is we're going to connect up. I'm gonna connect these up to that, which we'll have to do some doohickey stuff. That'll look a little ugly, but in the end it'll work. So hold please. Well, this is a very janky setup right now, but it's necessary. It's not exactly what I'd want, but whatever. I need to get this thing rolling, so. Yep. So if I crank this, they will power themselves, right? No, it wasn't powering himself. So I need an interchange somewhere. Oh, it's slowed. Ah, I got this in the wrong direction. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to make a gearbox. I was trying to avoid making one of these because it's a little bit hard to make. But at the same time, it's pretty simple. I don't have any insight. Just hold for a minute. Makes a gear shift. Now this will replace that very janky large cogwheel setup, but at the same time it's a more complicated crafting recipe. That was the reason why I didn't want to craft it, but whatever. Could I get away with putting this here? No, in every direction I choose, it's going to be messy. So I'm going to put this up. Put that like that. I'll bring you guys back once I'm done with this. I'm just thinking. Hoo-wee. We got this going. It's pretty slow, but it's generating a lot of power that we can then harvest off of. In comparison, if I come over here at, water wheel. Where's a water wheel? I don't want to craft a water wheel just to show off how this thing works. Nah. It's generating a lot of SU, probably a good 4 times on each of these than a normal water wheel. So, yeah, it's doing it. Oh. Better not. You have got to be kidding me. You just blew up. That was like the worst time to show up, right after I'm done. Right after I'm done. Crazy. I'll just grab some from here. Repair the damage. Nothing I can't fix, it's just annoying. But, yeah, I think we got the beginnings of our factory done. All we need to do is fill it up with some machines. Which I have a couple of, that include the press. And I crafted one earlier. If you guys remember, I got the mixer. So, yeah, let's, since this... Oh yeah, it blew up these. Let me fix these cogwheels. This... Where is it? They blew up this. What the heck happened here? Let's just do that for now. And the stress units are coming. I don't like how far over the stress units are coming. But it does make an interesting build. I'll have to make it in the middle between everything. I also do have a vertical gearbox if I ever need to change something. Yeah, there we go. Let's bring this over. And I'm actually going to bring it down one. And hook up. And actually I need to leave this door open. So we're going to bypass the door and drop off a mechanical thingamabob. Then we'll throw down the depot, and we got our mechanical press. Next one is the mixer, which is a little bit more tricky because 1, it is upright, and 2, we need some like speed before it will accept that it is like, yep, I thought so. We need some speed before we can actually get it up and running. It requires speed. So what should we do to get speed for this? Probably. Man, I'm always running low on wood. Just a minute. I'm gonna go grab myself some. There we go. And yeah, we got some shafts. So let's turn a couple of those into cogs. And we're probably going to use a vertical gearbox for this. Let's do it like that. That would make it a little bit more interesting. There, so that we can go over and then back down. There we go. And then we'll use this thing and this thing. Let's see if that's good enough. Oh, it is a good speed. Okay. That works. Now we just need enough andesite alloy, which means we need yeah, we need some andesite. Hold please while I go grab some andesite. That split that. Actually, 1, 2, 3. I'm specifically grabbing that much. The reason why is because I remember in a mixer, which you also need a basin, which is why I needed that andesite alloy. You can double the amount of andesite alloy you get by doing it in a mixer instead of a crafting recipe. Crazy. So, if I do this, and grab this, grab this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's going to make double. For 1 nugget and 1 andesite, it'll make 1. So instead of me having 2 andesite alloy afterward, I'll have 4. Which is, like, good, and I mean really good. Efficiency by 50%. That's crazy. Yeah, that's about all the machines we have right now, funny enough. And we don't have the iron to make another one. Unless, let's see, a fan. No. Encased fan. There we go. We need 4 iron for that. Yeah, it is possible. This, and 4 iron. Sure. If we have 4 iron, let's do this. We have 3 iron in here. Dang it. No more iron in the chests. Okay. I do want to try out something. Something that got added very recently to the Create mod in the last update. It's a thing called cardboard, and there is a little Easter egg with the cardboard if you have enough. This divided by, okay, so we need 4 times 24, which is, quick math, 4 times 24, 896, which how many stacks is that? A stack and 32. A stack and a half. We need a stack and a half of saplings. That's crazy. Okay, guys, we got enough cardboard. And yeah, this is the last piece of pulp. Put the pulp there. Got plenty of wood now. And now we make the cardboard. There we go. Now, what does this look like? Well, let's take our armor, like, out of that slot. What does it look like? Oh my goodness. Hey, would you be scared of this? If this was staring at you, I might be a little bit, it looks more freaky than scary. And, let's see if this works. Yes! Full stealth. Hahaha. We look so cool. Imagine this was creeping up on you. That was the Easter egg. So, yeah. That is funny. Okay. Let's just put this here, and then that. Let's actually grab this. Put that there. Because we don't need a gold helmet right now. So, yeah, that's about it. So, thank you guys for watching. If you've made it this far, you are a big help to the channel. And please subscribe if you haven't already. Bye.